Your number 10 is Past Lives. Tell me about Past Lives.
So Past Lives is a movie that's coming out distributed by A24. It's Celine Song's directorial debut and seems to be just like an epic decades-long love story that also kind of looks at the different directions that somebody's life could take if they were to take different paths and whatnot. And I know that this is one that has just had incredible hype out of the festivals. It feels like the kind of movie that we're going to see turn up on a lot of like end of year lists, once we start getting later into the year. I think this is one that's going to kind of stick out and continue to thrive throughout the year. And yeah, I mean, I don't know much. I know it's her directorial debut. I think she worked on a series before this at one point, but I don't know that much about her, but I know it looks great. And yeah, that initial buzz that I've been hearing about just sounds like it's going to be something really special and kind of evokes the Before trilogy, I feel like, in the trailer.
That's a great reference, too. Written and directed by Celine Song, it stars Greta Lee, Teo Yoo, and John Magaro. Originating out of Korea, we've been getting a lot of great Korean cinema over the last couple of years. Parasite, we've got winning Best Picture. So many different great streaming shows coming out of Korea, and this one looks like it's largely set in America for the current portion of it. And it's sort of an interesting look at a love affair. One of the two marries an American and moves to New York. What else about this film stands out to you?
This looks like a real film nerd, film lover, kind of a movie. Like cinematography looks like beautiful. The score, if the music in the trailer is indicative of the music in the final film, like sounds, wonderful, great performances. It feels very naturalistic and definitely feels like, that kind of movie that I think those of us that are so into film that we make podcasts about them are probably going to be really into.
I agree, and this one comes in at number 5 on my list. There's just something about the sweetness of this movie that it just looks like a very honest exploration of where our loyalties are growing up and how they change. And in the same way that Parasite was literally a film about a family at the top of the hill, at the top of the heap, and a family that was literally at the bottom, in this one, we actually kind of see our lead female character with her friend taking the higher road in the trailer. And I love that symbolism. And like you were saying, I love films that are good enough to come through the film festival circuit, because generally speaking, they have to go through some sort of vetting before they go to a film festival, because no film festival wants to have an absolutely horrendously produced film on their presenting list. So I do love the idea of this film, and you're right, the cinematography looks great, the relationships look like they're fully developed, and I'm excited for this film that comes out June 2nd.